4, 3, 2.
What's going on in the tunnel, fans? You got Dallas Melvin here for another fantastic week of sports takes with my co-host, Mr. You know him, H-Town Finest, Pat the True Truesdale.
What's going on, H-Town?
So we're going to jump right in. We just want to remind everyone, please, go on our support us on our YouTube channel, In the Tunnel Sports Media. Check us out on Twitter, In the Tunnel Sports Media. Don't forget about us on Instagram, In the Tunnel Sports Media. Obviously, for everybody, we got the Facebook rolling as well, In the Tunnel Sports Media. And then you never forget about TikTok, In the Tunnel Sports Media. So check us out, like us, subscribe. Help us get our viewership up. We got some great things coming down the pipe very, very soon that you're gonna be super excited about.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I think, sir?
It's always bad.
It's all we need.
You gotta say. Houston has the city. We're like our city. Yeah, it's all week. So, good times. We got all the other times, some states. Good time. That good times, some of us things. Matter of fact, spoke up the bed, shots popping on it. So I spoke to my boy Ocho the other day, we had a good time. On the tunnel and everything.
Yeah, the tunnel hanging out.
You know, see crazy, you know, he do his thing and all that, you know, so I'm just following him.
Like we talked about. And tunnel out in the community. So look forward. You're gonna see us out. Get your input on the show, and we're gonna jump right in, man. We got a lot of different topics to touch on today. I mean, this is the time of year where really every sport's got something going on. So even in NHL hockey, you got the Florida Panthers and the Carolina Hurricanes on the east side of the bracket. Florida took game 1. For all you hockey fans out there, we're gonna give you that update too. And then I'm telling y'all, I live in Houston. I love H-Town, but the hottest sports city in the country right now, Dallas Stars versus Edmonton Oilers kick off the Western Conference Finals for the for NHL. Great Cup. What you got? I mean, when is it gonna get them a hockey team, man? I mean, they big enough.
Sports city.
Talk about it.
If you play Sports City, you're way in.
We went to NBA Finals. We went to NBA Finals.
I went to Pittsburgh Finals. 98. I remember when the Steelers won in 98. And then the Steelers won again back to back. You win more than multiple sports. Now I know that the Stars. We got to come down to Stars.
But it was a few years ago. It was the third year in a row.
They like that on the team is winning. And that
Well, that's not a Rocky Mountain championship.
same time we got one championship.
Well, the Mavericks won championship in 2011.
Okay, they got to win 1 year. It's like they won 1, we won 2.
Okay. So you said that was the last time.
What I'm saying is, one make
The
feel.
Rangers won the World Series 2 years ago.
Okay,
So we got basketball. We got.
so we won 3 years ago. What I'm saying is, what make feel a better sports city than you?
I didn't say they were better. I said they're the hottest right now. We're talking about the house with going to the NHL, and we're gonna talk about the WNBA.
Well, I said the draft. See, at DJ Stroud was like, we were talking about winning championship.
No, I didn't say the best. I said the hottest. The hottest. Let's talk about hockey. What's about hockey in Houston right now? They ain't got no team.
Yeah.
They ain't got no team. You talking about let's talk about the WNBA in Houston right now. They ain't got no team.
Okay.
Why not?
What are y'all doing?
Why not? WNBA, we got the number 1 pick.
What happened?
2 years ago, we went to the playoffs in the WNBA. We still trying to get
So,
that.
you know, I'm gonna get y'all.
So I think the Stars will go all the way this year. The game 1 tonight, Wednesday, 21st, with Edmonton Oilers. You can head against the Stars if you want to, but like I always say, everybody started. So that's a hockey update. Let's jump right in. We know everybody wants to talk about the NBA. NBA Conference Finals. You got throwback. Indiana versus New York. Who you got?
And I want the Knicks to win. I think Indiana. I want the Knicks to win.
Why do you want the Knicks to win?
It's a New York. You know what? I'm saying, New York is always for a long time. It's been a minute since the Knicks won. Oh, the minutes they've been in the championship, even in this round. So, you know, I know if they win, it's going to be high market. And that's how they talk about those sports in the ESPN period. You know, they help me. Share Spike Lee and book of the movie. Bonds they won, but remember last year they played in New York, or New York was, they weren't doing that thing. They just had it's something you can throw back. Bring it back in the day. That you better
No, for sure.
We're not going to watch that tonight.
Yeah, no, it should be a good game. You know what? I don't really have a dog in the fight. I'll be happy with each team winning. I have pulled up for Jalen Brunson, former Dallas Maverick point guard. Started off his career in Dallas, hard-nosed defender. Really stepped up in scoring. Won an NCAA championship in Villanova. So I like to see him get an NBA championship as well. Super smart. But then, you know, you got Rick Carlisle on the bench in Indiana. He helped bring Dallas a championship when he coached Dirk. So I'm a big Carlisle fan as well. So either team comes out here, I'll be rooting for them. If I had to pick a team right now, though, I got to go Indiana. Not just because I think Indiana's deeper. And Thibodeau, like, this cat, man, they was up by 30 the last game. He still got starters in there with 2 minutes left. You up by 30.
Yeah, thanks.
No, thanks. Why you wearing the boy that? You got to pull up series. You wearing them out. So I think Indiana got a chance to wear the Knicks out. So, but that's the east side, that's old school. On the west side, you got new school. You got OKC and Minnesota, whichever one of those teams makes it to the finals will be the first time ever. Who you got?
Well, okay.
You don't believe that?
Oh, I love it. And I mean, they went far. Series is going to win the championship. I mean, OKC is going to win.
Yeah, I think OKC is the team of destiny right now, for sure. Because, like you said, Shea is balling like a true MVP. And when the others come out to play, like Jay Williams, Alex Caruso, Chet Holmgren, they tough to beat. They definitely tough to beat. They're one of the deepest teams in the league right now. They took game 1 versus Minnesota at home like I thought they would. They also have home court advantage by having the best record in the league. So you know, it's gonna be hard to beat OKC. And no matter who wins the NBA Finals, this will be 7th consecutive year in a row where you're gonna have a new NBA champion. That's crazy. Ain't no more dynasties. Everybody want to yell about Boston and LA.
No,
Ain't no more dynasties.
You know, you gotta say it. The whole team they got. I don't even know if someone still run the show, but they win the championship. Long.
Oh, they win a championship. It's gonna be crazy in Oklahoma. All over the state. So it's gonna be some good games. I got OKC coming out the West. I think Indiana will come out the East. Indiana, New York kicks off tonight, game one. I think the Knicks can take game one. That don't mean they're gonna take it serious. So we can't stop their basketball. We can't stop their professional basketball. The NBA kicked off for last weekend. They kicked off their season, and we already got some controversy.
Already getting heated in the NBA.
Caitlin Clark, hard foul, Angel Reese, and Angel was not trying to have that smoke. She was not trying to have it. What you think, man?
I think that Kevin Hart was wrong for that. I think he's still holding the grudge by getting a local college. Now he's in the league, the big controversy going on. And she physically pushed that girl purposely. And if I didn't really got in the way, those girls would have been fighting. You know what I'm saying? And so now all it's doing is getting the rock more heated. So it's gonna be interesting to see what goes on after this. Are they gonna be like Charles Barkley and Oakley? If they turn into that, those jokers couldn't stand until they all fight. I'm sure the Larry Jones and love on one. So she was wrong what she did, but that's not why
Who was wrong?
Clark was wrong pushing.
So
But that's how game goes.
I'm gonna say, watch the clip, watch the full clip, not just this abbreviated clip that a lot of people showing. Angel Reese pushed off one of the FIBA players before she got the ball, and then Caitlin Clark came in and gave her a hard foul. How can I wrong with that? They talk about the game, WNBA people don't want to watch because they saw Caitlin Clark said, no, they didn't need no free layup.
But certainly,
You gotta call ball. She's like, I got off. I want to give her an extra technical foul. Fine.
but
Nothing wrong with it. We
certain calls, people ain't feeling that.
Hey, I don't have no problem with it. You know what you get to.
You know the deeper that. You know the deeper.
Let's be real.
This. At the end of the day. She probably did it to him. Come on, man. You know it's gonna stop.
I have no problem.
You don't even like to push you around.
That.
So that's how it was.
No problem on the Caitlin Clark side. I have no problem on the Angel Reese side of how she responded. It is basketball. They not soft players. They both dogs.
Yeah.
They both dogs. So Caitlin Clark is a dog, Angel Reese is a dog. So guess what? If you bite one dog, the other dog can bite you back. That goes by the half now. If it came to blows, my money's on Angel. What's up?
It's the same thing.
Oh, show. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, people don't know what Clark did. She made the ratings go up. And she made it go up. And guess what? Now, you're watching that game every time they come on TV.
Oh, they already do because of history. They college.
They already do, but I'm telling you.
But everybody, you got more people on.
Now, I'm going to watch after the season. I'm not going to be like, okay, now I'm going to see this video. Go on, game. Oh, yeah,
So I'm just gonna throw it out there because people trying to make it. I don't think it's a race issue between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Personally, I think they don't like it. I don't think they care for each other. I'm not gonna say they don't like each other, but they probably don't like each other. I think they don't like each other simply because of how competitive they both got the best of her in college, and Caitlin won all those awards in college. What do you think, Giselle?
I mean, everybody ain't gonna make things special. I mean, say this. Sometimes we make black people make things special. It's great. you know, I understand why and this is one of the things too. Archery is a different type of guy. Where he come from, and sometimes in life, you marry, but at the same time, it can be lost on stuff. Bob Parker, a long time ago, did what he did. Was he right when he wasn't right? He was the first one college. Then Stephen A. got it. And he was Ryan Parker. You know what I'm saying? And it's just some things with him that he do have to kind of pick up his money. It was called with Clark's with Ryan Clark. Shoot, your wife got more slow than you. I'm just saying. Oh, and everybody think he RGD is part of that time about you talking about the family. No, you're not just talking about you and your ways, what you like, what your opinion. You know, put the kids in there, but we'll work. It's like the movie School Days out of here, and you wake up, check your own clock. That's why. If we feel like that.
Well, I mean, I know a lot of people didn't agree with how Will addressed it, but a lot of people did agree with the fact that you keep my wife, my family name out your mouth. And Ryan Clark could have made his point a lot of different ways without bringing up a man's family. He could have went back historically to your point and talk about some of his takes on ESPN and some of his takes elsewhere. So, yeah, RG3 is a different cat. Guess what? Some people say, I'm a different cat. Some people say, you're a different cat. Some people say, hold on, let me finish. Some people say Stephen A. Smith is a different cat. We know a lot of people say Shannon Sharpe is a different cat. They all got something different that they're different about. You don't agree with what RG3 is saying, that's fine. Great. Make your point, he make his point, but you ain't got to bring the man's family up as an example to make your point. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. To me, he wasn't really bringing it.
He said it's fine. That's his family.
What I'm saying is, when certain things are racist, when it's racist, and it's right in your face, you don't admit it. Everybody talking about when he married, he looked about that nigga who he married. Real big range. But with him, like you said, everybody's different, but you got different. You got certain things that are very different. And his difference is different.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't agree with everything that RG3 says.
He's a smart brother.
But I do agree.
He didn't read more back then.
He is smart. He is a smart guy. And I don't agree with all his takes, and I don't agree with several of his takes, but I do agree with him on this. There's a lot of ways you can make your point without bringing up the man's family. So that's all he's saying. Like, once again, he basically has made this point before on other networks. Clark could have brought that up. Or anybody else that wants to go against this point and bring that up. Keep people's family out your mouth. Talk about the person that you addressing, period. That's my take on it, and I'm standing on the table.
I feel what you said, but you got to make it. Family member, ain't white. It tells you what you think. You talk about Will Smith. What the man said. If you talk about what I'm talking about, get him. And the dumbass come there and hit the man and black ball and a lot of stuff.
Absolutely. And by the way,
like, if you know the history there, when she say jump, he jump. You need to be called.
By the way, I'm okay with you calling out Jada, because Jada out there in the fight. She got opinion. She got her own show. RG3 white man ain't doing no interviews. She ain't got her own platform. She ain't on Instagram talking. If you are, and guess what? Just like you talk about Dion and Shador and all them, yeah, you can talk about Dion all you want because he's out there, you know, got the bottle, he got a show, he got comments. How many times do you see people talking about Shador, Shiloh, Mom? You don't?
You do.
How many times?
Man, a lot of people talk about
What do they say?
she fine as hell.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
I give you that.
you gonna tell me,
I give you that.
everybody talking about this, what you saying, they don't talk about the other this.
No. They're not saying, they're not talking about,
They talking about fine, she fine.
they're not, but they're not referencing her in, when they trying to make a point about Dion.
Now, they have this thing, like, why they don't get along? Why they do it like that at the football?
Yeah.
They talk about that.
But that's because they were both on the field. She was there for the game
It went the other way.
because she was on the field.
She was there.
She was there.
Dion said that shit be a long way from trap, man. Watch it. So the stop.
She was there. She was there.
Everybody said, it's like, people say, hey,
I know, but the point I'm trying to make is she's a part of the process. She's a part of what's going on. Like I'm a part of what's going on. You ain't got to call out. You ain't got to call out the show. But you know what? That was his choice. We're gonna see what comes. We're gonna see what comes after that. Let's move on. Astros and Rangers had a big series in Arlington over the weekend. They split the series. What you think about the Astros? Man, what they gonna do?
it's a job. They got whole season. We get it.
Yeah, it's only like 43, 47 games into the season.
July. We get it.
Yeah, we give you.
But I don't think he needs to know.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a quick take on
Wait till we
on
play.
it's gonna be. But I'm happy they split the series. Of course, I would love for Rangers to win, but both teams are playing to a level of that's what they should do, split the series. They both got some good players on the team. We got some good pitching. Nobody's been really consistent on either side. The Rangers pitching has been consistent, but their hitting has been atrocious. The Astros pitching hasn't been as consistent, but they've been mashing the ball all the time. They've been crushing the ball, and Seattle is leading the division in the American League West right now. So we got a lot of baseball left. We want y'all. I'll always give you a report on what the Texas teams are doing. So, speaking of Texas teams, NFL. Tuesday, we talked about it a little bit, but what's your take on the rundown? Past just the two wide receivers on the Texans draft and what you see them doing in OTAs and what type of progress they can make with the new offensive coordinator Nick.
I really look two boys on Texas, man. Boy, so they're gonna do a good job. When you put in the slot, he can play with another big body. We need to have it.
What about the offensive line?
You know, small. They did the right thing. I think that was hella big. Both teams come from the same high school. Couldn't see that.
What about the offensive lineman? They got the tight end from Iowa, I believe. What you think about those late round picks?
Always good. They be thrown back. They be good with blocking, especially. So I think that's good. You know, it's gonna be interesting to see that we got something in the sleeves. So defense wise, straight. They're gonna be straight. I love the running back. I took the guy from USC because they need a guy that they can catch up. He's gonna be good third down. He's really small guy, he really chipped in everything. So I love that.
Okay, all right. So we'll wait till later in the year for your prediction on what the Texans are gonna do. From a record standpoint, we know the Cowboys, George Pickens sighting at OTA. This past couple days ago, and he's wearing number 13 for now. He's wearing number 13 for now. He don't have 14 yet because the number's already taken. And Dak has already connected with him on a couple of passes in scrimmage. So
I really think it's gonna be a good duo. Him and CD Lamb. You know, together. Like it's probably gonna be no shrunk. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of the things, well, the city ain't crying about it, he ain't crying about it.
So
That got to put it on one side. That got to read. He has to read, do a better decision which one he's going to be.
CDR came out and said, it didn't 1A, 1B. They got two number one receivers, one on one side, one on the other side. You can't double team them both, so that should allow both of them to eat. Because guess what? If you double team the CD, then Pickens don't eat, and then you're gonna start rolling coverage over Pickens, and then guess what? CD should be able to.
That's what they did. I don't know why I put it that long. Anytime you drive a prime time receiver, you got to get another receiver. You get two young ones. At least go get a veteran too. You know, so that's been the TV had that attitude. Hope you keep that. And this boy just calm down. Like it's all.
What you think about the coordinator, Brian Schottenheimer?
Not
Not a head coach.
they're gonna be like but this guy really good. He's not putting in the whole time. Leaving right. He's got more spread out stuff. Like they can use one on the way they want to use him, keep him open field. You know, if Blue getting that arm to the ball, the Blues will be good. Like I said, keep him safe. Oh, get a good third down back. I mean, they really put it together. Can't stand out. Let's talk football. I think this guy can do a good job. Everybody get confident in the game. Like think about all that shit. So this guy, everybody a chance.
Yeah.
Give him a chance.
So
He went 5 minutes so confident. I wasn't a fan of it. He got rid of him quickly. I think he won Super Bowl.
I mean, he won Super Bowl, so he got a chance. He deserved another shot for sure. But he's definitely rearview mirror. What do you think about? It's official. Shedeur Sanders signed a 4-year deal in the NFL worth under $5 million, 4.1 or $4.6 million. If he would have went first round, he would have been able to sign a 5-year deal worth something $47 million.
So that, I mean, he lost a lot of money. That's chunk of it. We could have got guaranteed money for him.
You know what? It started.
Boy, it
started. No, but let me tell you this. It started to look like some of these cats ain't as concerned about the money as they should be. Because Quinn Ewers, Texas, he signed a deal, I think worth $5 or $6 million, but he had an NIL deal that was going to pay him $9 million this year.
What you have to say was Shedeur.
For 1 year.
What Shedeur is getting, you got to.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. But obviously, you already think he's going to
That's all I was got to stand in school.
So you think that's good for a college game?
Yeah, because school make $1 million off of them. Like, $1 million. Well, man, it should be, right?
No, but I'm saying you good. You think kids stay in school longer is going to help the quality of the college game?
Yeah, I mean, you got kids like, I don't like my draft grade. If you go back, it's going to be the same grade. So I'm going to go back and I can pick up this change too. Got the money too. So, most of the behind it.
Well, don't you think? So you don't think a player would be more better prepared to stay in school longer?
No, you got kids ready to come out there. It's probably yeah, they got schools.
So when they get in the NFL, they got another year in the NFL. So they should be better when that's once they get in the NFL.
If you got a kid in junior, no matter what position he play, he's a straight ball. He got second, third. I like first. He might go second to the level next year. They don't even second. Yeah, but he get it back. Then can you get it? Think about it. It's like I just say that he came out first. You got so what's this?
So you don't think Cam Ward improved his stock by going to Miami?
Yeah, he was signed.
He would have been number one pick the year before.
He would have been several hours.
Right.
You know, he needs to go back.
So that's what I'm saying. So by them going back to school,
But you got to get it out first. before the season starts. Be first round. Second round, third round, just be first. Like they go. So we gotta make it fun.
It is fun. That's some of the best time in life.
Yeah, I hope y'all get it right.
Who?
Cause he,
Cooper Flag? For basketball?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's number one pick. But
Because they ain't white.
no, he's already now. He's eligible for the draft. Yeah, so he's going down. He's going down. So speaking of college sports, well, you know what? We're gonna say it NFL. So always got to be going on this week. It's official. The tush push will continue to go on. There was a vote. They thought they might get banned. They still gonna be able to do the tush push or the brotherly shove, as some people call it. Shoot that, you a football dude, like a lot of us. You think they should ban it or let them play?
I think change rules to be changed. Yeah. He can go back the way it is, but they try to make it up. Offensively, they think if we did it, they more money. But sometimes it's like I'm gonna see this president and all that. Sometimes you change stuff.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because you can't stop it, don't mean you need to take it.
Yeah.
So, and then speaking of kicking, now the onside kick, you can do an onside kick. It used to be last year, first year ever, you had the player to do an onside kick, but you can only do it in the fourth quarter if you were trailing. Now if you're trailing at any point during the game.
Yeah, you should have onside kick.
But the thing about it is, you really ain't gonna do it all the time unless you got something going on because you got to declare it. You got to tell them you want to do an onside kick. Like, you had cats coming out at halftime, and they were surprised the team do an onside kick to get the ball to change momentum. You ain't gonna be able to do that. You ain't gonna be able to do that now. So, another thing coming out of the owners meeting, they voted on it. First time in a long time, or ever. You're gonna have NFL players being able to participate in the Olympics in flag football coming up when the Olympics come to LA in a couple of years. What you think about that?
I think it's really cool and double. I think that's awesome. It's a risk too, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God, don't get hurt. James, but at the same time, they come out and you know, I'm getting over the other benefits behind the gold medal. So I think it's cool, but it's a little challenge.
No, I think you're right. I think you heard it here first though. Let a big time player get hurt this summer when they play flag football for the first time. And you're gonna see these owners be like, nah, such and such, you ain't gonna pay you not to go play. So and you know, I think it's cool. You already had some football players come out and say that they ain't never thought they'd have an opportunity to win an Olympic medal, gold medal, or Olympic medal. I mean, it don't mean the NFL players will automatically win it. They should. Yeah. They should for sure. So that's NFL wrap up. Man, Kelvin Sampson.
Yes.
Mr. No Offense. Got a 4-year extension at U of H. I'm not going to ask if he deserves it because he definitely deserves it. But he's 69 by the end of his contract. He's going to be 69 by turn 70. By his contract, he'll be 73, 74. Would you have given him a 4-year extension?
I think that he's doing something and then the other one. He still works off as a coach. But he does take out to the Final Four. He get good recruits, be able to like that. Hopefully, you know, come and get that offense, but it's a
So I will say they had to give him an extension at least 3 years, if not 4 years, because he got the number one recruiting class coming in. And the reason I say at least 3 years is because some recruits ain't staying 4 years. So,
get the transfer.
yeah, you know,
Transfer about now, like Coach said for Coach. He realized he ain't one with the one. You can't. And now you got the point.
Calipari.
He says all the recruit. Really. So in the South. So I can give you 2 guys to come out. All I got to do is It's gonna be like a representative. I don't know. Porter, then back there on sign another big recruit, but he's still. So ways to get around.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Once again, Kelvin Sampson, congratulations to U of A coach. Got obviously to the big game. Didn't close it out for 4 more years. Trying to bring a championship to U of A.
Hey, I can do it. Who knows? You know, be a long time. I'll get a long time. You know, who knows?
Well, they got coaching Wayne, right?
It's not gonna work.
I mean, it's fun. I mean, I'm not as tapped in to
There you go.
university. Is he like a different part of the recruiting process? He obviously in the office guy. He ain't helping there. He ain't helping there.
But he might be a dentist.
Oh my goodness. Before I gave him the attention, I would say, Kim, who your office coordinator gonna be? That's what I want to find out first, for sure. Yeah, definitely who your office is gonna be. So, like you said, we in H-Town, it's cigar week. We're gonna be out and about at the different events. So definitely come by, say hello to us. For sure, but before we go, you know, we can't end the show without having shoot, get a tunnel, shoot there. What you got for us?
But we talked about it on the show. Truth is, the New York Knicks in the championship. New York is gonna really be on fire. I mean, it's gonna be going crazy. It ain't won since Rob was 1974,
73.
It's gonna be crazy.
I don't know.
Truth is, Steven has said, scream so loud, it's gonna be, oh, talk about the truth. Yeah, truth. Yeah, other things make other that, but just remember, it's really gonna be on fire.
Yeah, I heard it here. New York is gonna be out of control if the Knicks are able to go to the finals and win it all. So look forward to talking to seeing everybody in the tunnel this time next week. Definitely check us out for more updates on your WNBA as well as MLB as well as hockey. So we know you're gonna get your NBA, your NFL for sure. So have another fantastic week. We look forward to seeing you. Let's go. Peace.